I love it. I nod and I give a smile, and they smile in response, saying, "Good, I was hoping you'd like it." Subject's mental health, that poem, and then this one.
Was that some new shit?
No, it's fairly old.
Oh, old shit.
Yeah.
Fairly old shit.
I broke down trying to get to the show. I fell into my despair, grasping for Earth while landing on the moon, lost in outer space of my emotion. I remember the rings of Saturn as the love I let slip away. When I picked up the phone a second too late, a slow suicide of happiness, an ending I let form as days or weeks of remembering her gave birth to years of forgetting her being, hoping to also forget how my universe had lost its center. And Neptune was never colder than that feeling of being forgotten, being tossed aside because I was found to be a fraud, the fear of losing it all because I never lived up to my own expectations. And Pluto was always a promise I never got around to making, appearing to be a reality I would love to get to, only to decide at the time it wasn't right. And Venus, my Venus was an illusionary lover I let guide me on those dark nights, waiting for that dawn to break, a bright light that led me astray from the northern star that I know as my goals. And Mars. Mars was an anger I visited in moments of frustration, moments of self-deprecation, a place that was just a reflection of my mind state. And I traveled the planet seeking answers to questions I feared asking. Around this time, I began masking my emotions to fool myself into believing. I lived by the moon while calling it the sun until I decided to try and take myself in and shine. So I spoke my truth to hear other phony lies. My realizations destroyed expectations, the deceptions I used to keep myself down. So I began breathing in the day, enjoying the air and the freedom of my nights.
So I know poetry is usually pretty chill, but are y'all excited for some poetry?
Yes!
Doesn't sound very excited.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited.
had 2 cups of coffee, so I need you to get with me, alright? Alright, there we go. That was loud. Alright. My name is EJ Tree. Before I get started with the poem, though, I want to give a special thanks to Christian and Dr. E for letting us all come to this space. Mad World Artists Collective, they have open mics happening throughout the week for comedy, for music, poetry. They also have some sick events happening over the weekend, so make sure you check them out.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, I'm going to do a couple of poems for you tonight, but I'm going to start with one. Give you a little tease.
You want me to start this off?
And after I just got you all excited, this one's actually kind of depressing and sad. This is when I was depressed. I wrote most of my poetry, is from being honest, like somebody broke my heart or, you know, that kind of stuff, right? Isn't that where the depths of poetry come from? Despair. Alright, this one is called No Soap.
that's her poem.
I feel the door slam on my hand once again. Its cold wood cracks my bones, but does not break my hand. Its intentions not to harm, but to create sound and the silence pain that lay before its lash, unattached from the hand that causes its swing. A pain made physical by sharp words, stabbing at a heart unable to comprehend hurt from the other end. I pretend of fond memories, funny stories of misinterpreted mayhem. 2 little girls lost in different dimensions. Ways their only way to communicate, frequencies with no way to translate. Google does not exist for pain incarnate. So what does it mean? To cause pain unseen, to feel from your own being a victim's bite by its own teeth. To feed off the flesh of your own soul, nurtured by the filth of hope. It dirties your hands, no soap. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to call somebody up to the stage who has been a very special friend to the collective Poetics and somebody who is pivotal in the poetry scene. Dee Dee, if you'd like to join us on stage, please.
Thank you. Lady Girl, show up tonight. I've been stumbling, mumbling, bumbling through time, and I have a vision. There was a vision in my television, looking back at confusing, amusing. How can that be? A vibration, a strange situation, a recreation of a situation where time missed the beat. Emotions moving, the frequency doesn't buzz the same. Time slowed down for a small time, and all of life is affected. Thinking thoughts, thoughts thinking, time started drinking. Now the numbers blurry. I'm confused. Was I awake when I fell asleep? I know what time I woke up, but I never know when I fall asleep. Was that an alien in my head or the creepy thing under my bed? The vision in the television is mixing up emotions. Confusing, amusing. And the vision is always viewing you. It's the voice inside your head, and it steers you until you're dead. So let's all tap our toes and sing a song, but better yet, let's just all get along. Because smiling faces and happy places and them tight spaces. And that was the vision in my head. And I had to say it before I was dead, because nobody gets out of life alive! And then I'm always changing channels in my head. It's like a tuning a piano in my bed of roses as she poses with a smile on her face as we all float in space. Like planets in space, wondering where, wondering why. Was that a question or an answer? Our minds are all full of cancer. We are always changing the channels in our heads. That's how we make our dishes and break our beds. Blood is not blue and hate is not hot. That is what they say. Blood is red and hate is not cold. That is what I say. The world is not square, and this is a new day as we look into the air and wonder if the alien beings even care. She told me a story of a day, time in a zone where the zeros are sixes and nobody's home. You can't count the dollars because they don't make sense, and what's wrong with words if they're all present tense? Why are they always crawling towards the darkness and not the light? Why is our happiness always in flight? Why are they closing the windows and the doors and all they want to fight? I know the whys are crooked because they're always in my face telling me I can't live in this space because it's not my place. Place blame on others. My eggs are going up, my stocks are going down. Who's this orange man? Sounds like a clown. I had to turn myself inside to look within and find a ride and go someplace I didn't have to hide. I was safe with smiling faces amongst friends in this happy place. It's just a place and it's on the road. And it's a mad world we all live in, so let's explode. But I thank all the poets from the past and the present, DJ, James, you know, DJ and RRTUT, the poetic EMC, turning and twisting them poems that they're so hot and on fire. If I said it anymore, I'd be a liar. So we gotta keep on traveling and looking for something new. There's something here somewhere. But George keeps taking all the words off my pages. How the hell can they do that? God damn it, there's gotta be something here. Alright, a new tomorrow. She was exciting to look at. Such a colorful woman. Bright red lips and the bluest eyes. Blonde hair and creamy skin. A voluptuous body, especially her enormous breasts. A new day. I keep looking at her breasts. They were so large and firm. I just wanted to kiss them as the nipples passed by. I just wanted to cry, grasping, flexing like daggers in a frenzied orgy. Wake up! Wake up! From your sleepy night. It's a new tomorrow. You're cloudy out, you can't afford eggs, and the cow didn't jump over the moon. And she had a dog named Fred stuffed under her bed, and her hair was red. And her breasts were big, and her butt was round, and her panties hit the ground. Wake up! Wake up! It's a new tomorrow. You still can't afford eggs, health care, rent, food. Nobody cares, ever. when you get them feelings. And I have a feeling I keep inside. It's a dark one. It can't hide. It takes me for a ride. They call it hate. It has no pride. I keep it inside my head. It won't come out until I'm dead. It's evil and its eyes are sometimes red. There's something wrong with what I said. I like to say, hi, and stay happy and smile. Let my feelings fly. But I keep hatred locked inside where it can't run and it can't hide. I keep it there, it never goes. I keep it locked inside my head until I'm dead. And dead. And then we wake up into a new page of life. Into a new page, it's the one just for the cannabis company in that world. And its nature says hi. As I take a toke, I hold a smoke, and I want to tell a joke, but I choke on the smoke as I try to think of a joke. And as the bomb passes by, I wonder why the hookah said hi. The grass is greener when it comes from the sky, and ganja had some tie stick, and tie stick had a buzz, and green shit had some buzz, and dirtweed said just because ganja had a buzz and green shit had buzz that we cannot all just catch a buzz. So hold that smoke till I tell a joke, and as I take a hit, I enjoy this shit. So thanks a lot for smoking pot. It's smelling good to me. So roll up another and pass it to the brother. And let's talk about the mother, the nature. It's a plant, it's a root that gets you so high, it'll take you to the sky. So tap your toes and pick your nose as marijuana hangs with Jane, getting high on the subway train, talking about what strain is good for the brain. It's all good, understood. The green, the gold, the shit, the mold. Plant a seed, grow some weed. And as it gets greener and starts to look meaner, you get a little closer. And you take a big sniff. And that's the day nature said, hi! Hi, Barbie! I can. Woo! Thanks for coming.
All right. How y'all feeling out there?
Yeah.
All right. Another warm welcome to DD. That's what I feel like, I'm about to do a piece and then I'm gonna call up the next poet. It's okay to sing? Something drove me to write this. I try to stay calm, cool, try not to lose it. I can't hold what I feel inside. I'm gonna need for it to come out. I'm broke up in a million pieces. See, I'm confused, lost, mad, sad, I feel real small. I ask myself, is this all a part of life? When will I grow out of it and when will it come to an end? I can't stop thinking about this life that I'm living. As it goes up and down like a carousel, spinning out of the norm in a world void of nowhere, I feel like feathers tumbling in the wind. I feel the pain, I clutch the rain, but I can't maintain what's going on in my brain. Stages of going insane like Michael, keep going through these cycles. Trifling nights got me going in and out of life as I sit here and I think about my life. I'm just sitting here thinking about my life. I'm just sitting here thinking about my life. I feel like a castaway being pushed away. So I fall to my knees and they hit the floor. I understand the reason why I was for. So I repent. I'm asking Allah for forgiveness. Surely He got the answers and I just keep on missing the picture. Maybe I should write it off as a loss, good riddance. No, I haven't lost interest. Splendid ideas for a man like me. So I fall into my flows and my melodies. See, heaven is calling, hell is trying to keep me and nail me to the cross. Had me frozen like the great frost. Often wondered, is this the sum of all my sins? I found the method to the madness. This mess has to be cleaned up again. I only get one life, I'm not coming back twice. As I sit and I think about my life. There are many phases, keep turning like pages. These days is outrageous, catchy like contagious. Major steps need to be made. I feel like a castaway, being pushed away. I'm just sitting here, thinking about my life. I'm just sitting there thinking about my life. I'm just sitting there thinking about my life. I feel like a castaway, being pushed away. That's that piece.
Woo!
So, thank you. So right now we gotta bring up the poet man himself, James. James is one of those guys that you really gotta get into because he's gonna touch your body, your mind, your soul, and fuck you up. You gotta get your mind right with him. James.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can I use my big boy voice? All right, let's do that. When I shut my eyes, I see shades of emerald green, non-sequential dead president flash against lids lapped tight. I'm conditioned to imagine living high in a neighborhood with grandiose streets paved in gold, city-like diamonds, garnet signs to illuminate onyx nights. Until morning, Stockholm syndrome sets in. 6 or 7 hours past standard time zone 0, time. And the sunrise shines, patina polished capitalist tin. Casual Tuesday morning macerates ego and cortisol into comforting blue box blues with savvy bagoo, chilling in the midst of 71 howling riffs. Average Americans killing time, breathing, drinking tea and bubble water instead of smoking shit and drinking wine. Talking about the potential return of dirt in the skirt peaches, talking murals, talking rhymes, talking beautiful girls of days past, future, music, talking frequencies of immediacy, talking about how my mind associates talking elephants in Tom Tom Club to stop making sense. Thinking tangentially, joining the decades between Tina Weymouth and Victoria DeAngelis, while managing to stay self-obsessed before heading out into a downpour to assist other verse angels as they hiss. Somehow the street doesn't seem as small on nights when the rain transforms the asphalt skin from matte to flash. A poet reads work written on the back of several secondhand Yahtzee scorecards. Verse scrawled in red ink. Hopeless stanzas flank a highlighted quote from Israeli conservative politician Moshe Feiglin gleaned from a Jerusalem newscast the same day or the day before. Channel 14. The enemy is not Hamas, nor is it the military wing of Hamas. Every child in Gaza is the enemy. We need it to occupy Gaza, to settle it, and not a single Gazan child will be left there. There is no other victory. End quote. The poet weeps as she reads from the script, somewhere other than with me. And even if no one cares, she reads about history repeating itself. Average Americans listen without hearing, captivated, waiting to move, blind-eyed, ignorant, complicit to fucking genocide. Palestinian, American Indian. Same larceny, same sin. Nothing is fucking new. And that's that piece. Any Republicans out there? So I have not done this piece here yet, and I haven't done it for about 4 weeks, but I'm going to do it now. I've been writing down poems, watching Donald Trump making a list of shit that pisses me off. And my list is getting fucking long. So I've been writing down what I see and then speaking my mind, my intuitions, my observations, juxtapositions of people's process, pandering, dispositions of psychopathy, sociopathy, narcissistic, antisocial personality, just chopping, chilling, whiplash, reprieve, willing, watching somebody else's leader talk. Loud about making our country great, quiet about needing therapy, felonies, and rape. Peroxide pronouns, bleach water, policy, showdown, DEI, shut down, diversity, throw down, and progress, inclusion, reverse, and equity, inverse. Damn, pride is proud, the fuck of it all. Civility, contrived. Loud about citizen rights, quiet about same-sex marriage and transgender equality. Dysmorphic overlay, converse moments, idols, icons, calibrated measurement, inches, feet, and miles, misery, milk, melody, frequency, monumental mercury, flashbang, history, book burning, 3,000-degree Kelvin, burdensome, redacted, ink blot, smoke capturing, clouded credence, priceless commodities, goods for sale, forsaking sake, awaken everlasting, whoa, versus hate, ration, shake and bake on the table, waking up to on the tape, loud about abusing foreign leaders, quiet about blackmail for mining rights. Amendment bending, sizzle, static, starch, oligarch, panic attack, diving deep, driving creep, coming up shallow, misogynist, superiority itch, South African, super rich, bitch, lording, sexist, income disparity, unrich, unwell, no insurance, no health care, oh well, plenty of dope to sell. Loud about fentanyl, quiet about Schedule I legalization. I take 8 prescription medications every day. My doctor says I need all of them to stay sane. Customers, not cures. Simple preacher, simple pain doctrine, pray away the gay. Hypocrisy, theology, mysticism, mythology, scripture, pray on, pray, heaven or hell, God unavailable, swell. Loud about the Bible, quiet about the Constitution. Confusion, urgent, seconds lost in frames per minute, and innocence, ignorance, sins, and high castle, swastika, armband, damn, take a canal back or buy some green land. Rename a golf, change a map, man. I get excited, even overwhelmed at times, but I have never accidentally given a Nazi salute, ever. Entitlement, court challenge, checks the balance, gavel slam, rewind time, backward, talk, tick, not tick tock, doormat, knock knock, playback, redo, expert strip, positions, piss, partisan kissers of asses, crude oil, frack gas, worthless cash, elimination of copper-plated pocket change, Venmo, crypto, bifocal, vocal rich, greedy poor, needy, invisible, class war, coming, not lazy, just divisible. The top 10% of earners in the U.S. account for 67% of the wealth. The bottom 50% account for 2.5%. Middle class wounds, ripped, sores, torn, seamed, incision, cut to the bone, head case, eye hole, pillowcase, alienated, racist face, sheep in sheets, KKK, whitewash, roasted, toasted, covert, convert, segregated people who won't fight alone, policy party pukers, colorism, unchecked, unspoke, untold, confusion tool, multiplicity used, executive order after order after order, times like fucking 400, feigned attempts at new rules, focus pointed aimed at the bright red bullseye in the center of confused, fees tax, tit for tat, refuse, deport, evict, poorly treated, citizen convicts, devalue, defuse, loud about tariffs, quiet about sinking our economy, sending the country into recession or depression or demarcated isolationism, empirical regression. China has had a wall since before the Ming Dynasty. You can see it from space if you're looking. It doesn't help keep their people safe or boost quality of life. Unhomed, rehomed, tribal, communal tents parked anywhere, everywhere, usual river's edge van, bus stop bench, warm sewer vent, concrete steps, loud about shelters, under bridges or on the side of the road, quiet about rent control. Used, bruised, stars and stripes, beat up, black and blue, end-stage capitalism, measles disease, trepidation brews, lies, providing convenient solutions to created chaos in the form of rude, rhetorical, and unusable tools. And now, a word from your government. Wah, 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 wah. I gotta roll it up right.
Got there. Got my hairs on my arms standing up more than the ones on your head. That's some good shit. And another quick shout out for James. He hosts an open mic at Urban Cultural Arts Center. It's right on Walnut. Last Thursday of every month?
That's the 26th next month.
26th, next month?
Yep.
What day is it?
So it's like right, but it's like his first and then ours come right behind that.
Yeah.
So it's like you just got to keep that in mind.
Okay, so
But it flows, because what happens later in the year is we move it earlier because of Thanksgiving and Christmas. So like next month is the 26th of June, and then the month after that's like the 22nd.
all right, you heard the man. So go check out his open mics. You can follow him on Facebook, and he posts about the open mics there. And it's an excellent establishment to support as well, Urban Cultural Arts Center. It's a great place. Next, I would like to welcome up my buddy, Kinetic Noetic, who's doing another one for y'all. So give it up for him.
Sleeping words. My sleeping words remain written until spoken, frozen until woken. Ideals can how found in sound through these chicken scratches for the masses. Thoughts that contain all the remains of past lessons. Aggressions allowing evolution to continue on its path. And my path is steep in the past of my people, making it so that all I know comes from those who have been here before. The memories become the core of my thinking, fed through the drinking of all that is around me. And these thoughts straight fuels for my desires, a notion that inspires my fires to burn higher and higher, causing my pen to sire these words I speak out. Verses that seek out ways to enter your mind, through these bits of rhyme, yielding new channels of inspiration, poetic derivation, lyrical configurations like this. Interesting fact. The real name of a hashtag is an octothorpe. So the next poet is Octothorpe. Amazing, Octothorpe, incredible, Octothorpe, inspiring. Please welcome Sandra Butterfly Woman.
I kind of like to say old sayings once in a while, and sometimes they don't make a whole bunch of sense to me. Have you guys ever heard of going to hell in a handbasket?
Yes.
Does anybody know what that means?
Going to hell in a pretty basket?
I'm going to tell you what it means, and you'll know why when I get done reading this poem. I never knew what it meant, and I said it for years. I'd say, yep, we're all going to hell in a handbasket. And then I would say, I don't know what that means, but it sounds good to me. So, this is about haters, body shamers, constant blamers, window peeking, negative speaking, fossil fuel needing, earth bleeding, highfalutin, earth polluting, mind straining, heart paining, backstabbers, non-consensual pussy grabbers, no brain, inhumane. This is to all the haters, all you haters and takers, heartbreakers, pain makers, fakers, non-relators, beraters. You say goodbyers, make me criers. You deniers, you can't do what it requires. Can't stop you from divine and devious desires. You belong in the hot fires of the funeral pyres. You non-appliers, baby multipliers, never doing what it requires, never showing up, just bad liars. You upchuckers, you dirty fuckers, child abductors, all you buzz killers. and phony thrillers. You degraders, upstagers, generations of haters, generators of haters. You insinuators, maimers, blamers. You who don't know right from wrongers, warmongers. You non-voters on weapons of mass destruction toters. All you racists, white supremacists, narcissists, corn sellers, bottom dwellers, all you incestual, non-consensual, white, wife or husband beaters. I didn't want to just make the men sound bad. Problems as well. Wife or husband beaters, card cheaters, all you hypocrites who are in politics, you're all lunatics. All you pretenders, high percent money lenders, you're going to hell in a handbasket. Just so you know. Also, I want to put up that meat now because this is the best part of it. Going to hell in a handbasket was something that they used to do so many eons ago. If there was someone in the village that committed a crime, they were a bad person, and they had to go up on kind of like a stage like this, and you had to put your head down like that, and then this big old thing would come down and slice off your head, and your head would roll down into a handbasket. So all you haters, just in case you asked it, are going to go to hell in a handbasket. Sorry, I never read that one out loud before. And I just finished writing it before I came. This one is called A Tumultuous Heart. Tumultuous meaning confusedly or violently agitated. Right now, if I were an instrument, I'd be a violin, making my sad, mournful sound. I'd play passionately, fervently, loud, then ever so soft, barely audible. I'd move you. I'd bring tears to your eyes. I'd make you smile from the excitement of my sound. My music would elate you, elevate you between your sighs. I'd play my heart out through the tumultuous doom and pain. Within minutes, I'd rip apart your heart, then mend it again. But still, it is beautiful, the music. It is life, with all of its contradictions and paradoxes. It is my life, my music. Woo! This is the place I'm going to hang out at from now on.
Keep it coming.
I think I just met my new best friend.
Ooh, I like that. You on point. You are.
I figured it was
That was
about that
awesome.
time.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm gonna do another one for y'all. We're gonna dig back down into the depths of my depression. So I'm gonna take you for a little ride there. This one is called Woke. Stuck between soft hands and hands hardened from holding stale memories. Beliefs creep into clarity, changing like this year has changed me. Observed senses no longer assign the same label in my mind. The depths of people reveal an unkind past, the weight of the waters they carry on their sandy backs, putting pressure on their souls to harden into glass. Transparent flesh covering a heart in distress. Regrets determine the illustration of our map, of what guides us to who and where, and to the understanding of how to care. To be cared for, a concept lost with our first tooth, a distorted perspective on knowing your truth, on where you fit and how to begin again when you've already written the end. The end of the story you don't have the words to tell, spoken by clenched fists, afraid to unravel. Fingers into palm, fear into calm. All that I have attached to hope is to rest my soul after being woke. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do another one for y'all, and we're gonna dip back up because mood swings. So I'm gonna do a love poem because poetry. I want a run free, a wild-eyed gaze into a dark sky lit by far away light, daring your dreams into an unexplored sight, into a soul that cannot be contained by what it was told, broken by the wind, but reborn in the soil. A song on repeat, because no matter how many times you replay the melody, it restarts your heart into an excited beat, echoing into the movement of your feet, into a future fueled by a warm sun, even on the coldest days. It reaches past the window pane, fading the old furniture we collected in the rain. We recycled old dance moves, once how we protected our truths, but now a vulnerable cascade into steps, into you. Thank you, everybody. All right, our next poet just dodged out the door, so I'm gonna do another one. All right, we're gonna go back into depression. You guys are gonna need mood stabilizers after this. Walls that were once warm, crumbling, now fill their cracks with frost, easy flowing water drops frozen in time. Microscopic essence, evidence of the life that once lived in our hearts. Our liquid souls told stories of rivers torn apart, like lungs that breathe so deep. They opened up, but you held your breath, and I could have released your chest from the atmospheric pressures. The brief memory of the sun thaws my solidified mind, carrying me away from a wall that's run dry. In time, you'll allow your loose stones to fall, revealing cracks ready to go, rivers unafraid to crawl into new directions, unfamiliar breaks, in the walls we built to remember the rain. All right, y'all ready for some more RRTUT-POETIC? All right. Again, I had 2 cups of coffee, so we're getting hyped, but we're gonna bring RRTUT back on the stage for another poet.
All right, we finna switch it up right quick, right? We gotta throw somewhere else right quick. Let me get my mental plane right quick. Who called the captain of the ship for me to jump into the cockpit and begin to spit the signal? Give me some value, please. Ooh, let me come at you like this. No more volume there. You can turn it up. Let's fly away right quick. Give me some more volume on that, doctor. Give me some more volume on that. I wanna feel this. I gotta feel this. I wanna feel this. Let me see. I spent time away from the savage land. I'm just a noble man on the outer perimeter of the galaxy. I rebound off the second star to the Orion's belt. Felt like a cold breeze shifted me southeast bound. Jupiter zoomed right past me, heading towards Saturn. At this time, Shirley Murdoch, she slept the night away. My thoughts start merging towards Mercury. When the flood hit the planet, everything got Mercury to me. When I gave you my love, why are you still trying to hurt me? Don't tell me love is not enough. I see you searching for merchandise. Relationships are now investment. The bond becomes an offering collection. If I don't have it and you do, the word is that I'm using you. You're confusing me. You're losing me. I use my main source to get back on course. I'm just a brother from the far distance in the galaxy, RRTUT, Poetic MC. I'm just another brother out there in the galaxy, RRTUT, Poetic MC, with my verbal abilities. Re-education love system number one. Re-education love system number one. As I crash land to the earth like a meteor, RRTUT, Poetic MC, I would love to be happy every day. I would love that there was no war in the land. I would love that there was no one crying. No one would be dying. I would love that. You would love that too. To bring all the loved ones that passed away back. You would love that. That there was no hate, no rape, no lock, no cages, no outrageous behavior, no manipulation, no starvation, and the sky was always clear. Or we'll listen to each other with a sincere ear. But see, our souls is twisted. I would love to re-educate the whole system. I would love to re-educate the whole system. You would love that. I would love to re-educate the whole system. Re-education of system number one. Re-education of system number one. Re-education of system number one. You would love that. Would you love that? If we could re-educate our whole lives to know what love is? Yeah. I would love that too. Let us return to the conscious, let it be our gods. Let the sunlight to the moonlight give us all the answers to questions why. Let the closed mind get the open mind and try. This is the personal touch of something for way. I got so much to say, so much to talk about. The message I'm trying to relay in DK brand. And too much information is hard to obtain, so I have to explain in the layman terms to dumb it down a little. This is not a riddle. I won't be needing a fiddle on the roofs. This is love system number one, prepare for love system number two. You never know how far the rabbit hole goes. When you're put on the spot to be exposed, never get a fair chance to reload your composure for the final exposure. So how can you turn your frown upside down, begin to smile? Because the whole world has a way of going down. Re-education of system number one. 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 Like that, don't you? And you see how we did that? They tell me y'all don't know nothing about hip hop. Yeah? What I'm talking about. That's how we get down. So I just had to, drop some science real quick on some melodies, because sometimes you got to get into the music, because this is an open mic as well as a poetry. You know what I mean? But I think we're going to call up Kinetic, Etiquette. Y'all enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
If y'all come back again next time, bring your friends too. Bring your friends. Bring your grandmama. Come. It's all good.
You gonna help me wheel her in? You help me wheel her in?
Yeah.
I'll pick up off my back.
It's from a book that I was writing. First one's a two-parter, 23 steps, A.B. You walked 23 steps in 43 years to reach a red door. She was a memory that was shared with him, a story that changed depending on who told it. She was a feeling he couldn't shake. She was a smile, a voice his heart remembered, a face in the crowd he always noticed but didn't know why. Standing in front of this door, he wondered, what was he to her? He. It was just 23 steps in a lifetime lost, a lingering need to know if you ever loved me, if you ever looked for me, if you ever watched me from afar, if the thought of me brought you sadness or joy, sadness from not being there for me, joy from the hope that I was living a better life. 23 steps that I could have the answers I never knew I needed until this moment. 23 steps and I can't stop thinking about what I'm going to say first. Hi, I think I'm your son. Hey, remember me, the kid gave up? Hello, Mom. 23 steps. That was about my grandfather who was keeping up the gospel when he was younger. It's called The Picture. Her sister sent a picture, an open road near where their grandparents lived, and a note that read, "Look at this when you feel like traveling." And she traveled every bit of that picture. She knew everything, where everything was, every blade of grass, where the birds were perched and what trees, depending on the day. And a little way into the woods on the left is where the strawberry patch grew, or the patch of blackberries towards the center of the picture. That came out towards the end of summer. A mama bear and her cub would watch from a distance while she imagined tasting the berries. And her eyes closed, and she could hear the streams bubbling, the fish swimming home, and she caught them the way her grandpa taught her. Every day was sunny and warm in that picture. After a while, she looked at it less and less, saving it for those moments when she really needed that magic. Those days when she felt forgotten, or when tomorrow was taking its time to arrive. The days when she needed a smile to balance out all the tears. It became a promise to herself. She would find her way through her constricted time. She would return to that place. She would run through those fields, fish those streams, and taste those berries. She would survive the stormy night and laugh again under that summer day.
All right, is anybody who has been up here or who has not been up here want to come grace the stage?
I would.
All right, come on up, butterfly. Yeah, give it up.
I thought I would read this one because it was Memorial Day yesterday. I remember a song when I was about 20 years old by Crazy Arthur Brown. I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but the song went, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Got you guys singing and everything. Our hero, the 21-gun salute, the presentation of the flag, the haunting sounds of the taps being played, the memories so vivid of that ominous day. A handsome Marine, only 19 years young, a time for most when life has just begun. Such turmoil in our country, the pain can't be described. The first and deep here to have died. You received the Purple Heart, the flags flown at half-mast, our hearts filled up with pride. You lived life with such tenacity. I still remember you, so wild and free. An excellent student, a high school football star, graduated, married, became a father, living life to the fullest by far. You're so missed by all loved ones and friends, by father, by mother, by sister, by brother, how profoundly and deeply it affected your daughter. Oh yes, you've touched us all, and we still feel the grief. But on this day, we honor you, our hero, and celebrate your life with us, although it was too brief. This is one that I just wrote about 3 days ago. For some reason, when I'm supposed to read somewhere, I don't prepare myself.
Same.
It's not because I don't want to. I do want to, but I'm just that person.
Same.
And so at the very last minute before I get in my car, I'm still writing the fucking words on a piece of paper. This one is I feel love. I feel love. I don't conceal it. I get real with it. I heal from it. I protect love. I dissect it. I inject it. I respect it. I desire it. I require it. I admire love. I seek it. I reek of it. I promote it. I dote on it. I conceive it. I believe in it. I retrieve it. I grieve with it. You see, I feel love. I teach it. I reach for it. I search for it. I give birth to it. I find mirth from it. I cast it. I pass it. I long for love. I belong to it. I promote it. I vote for it. I need it. I succeed with it. I'm aware of it. I care with it. I share with it. You see, I feel love.
Woo.
I beseech it. I reach for it. I discern with it. I yearn for it. I learn from it. I live for it. I give it. I forgive with it. I see love. I want to be love. I take love. I make it. I won't doubt love. I can't be without it. I shout about it. You see, I feel love. I can see it. I want to be it. I want more of it. I implore it. I adore it. I savor love. I dream of it. I beam from it. I become braver because of it. I sing about it. I take wing because of it. I send it. I depend on it. I caress love. I say yes to it. I digest it. I invest in it. I befriend with love. I mend with it. I transcend with love. I initiate love. I celebrate with it. I absorb love. I go towards love. I celebrate with love. I saturate myself with it. I dedicate myself to it. This is the thing about life. Live your life. Love your life. Glorify your life. Thank you. It didn't look like my writing.
So next time we do Poetics is when we promote the videos. Pictures.
Let's give it up for Butterfly again. What is this good for? Absolutely nothing. Stuck in my head. It's a good jam though. I remember picking blackberries with my mom and jamming out to that song back in the day. Alright, I got another poem for y'all, but I have a question for Christian. Is that a Jenga block in there? Oh shit, Ganjanga, y'all.
Ganjanga.
Alright, that's cool. I was like staring at it, very curious. So now everybody knows what it is. So, do you guys want to see some gay shit on the stage?
Yes.
Yeah, we're down for some gay shit. You wanna fuck the box with me?
Sure.
Take what you want from that statement. Okay. Alright, so this poem is taken from real life dialogue that I've experienced, that a lot of queer people probably experience, a lot of people who are objectified probably have experienced. So you can read into this with your own experiences if you've been objectified or subject to others' projection of what you should be and who you are. This one's called Fuck the Box. Most of the time when a guy hits on me and I tell him I'm a lesbian, in response I hear, have you ever had a dick? You shouldn't knock it until you've tried it. And the best one yet, you haven't had mine. No thank you. I don't remember a time when I could kiss a woman in a bar and not hear that it made some guy's dick hard. I've been asked if they can pay me to watch me kiss a woman, and sometimes they don't even offer any money at all. No respect at all. Being gay is not a form of entertainment, a phase, because I haven't had a dick, or you compare me to the porn you gaze. With eyes unable to see the legitimacy of my love because there isn't a penis involved. So you invite yourself into moments that you are not welcome to, turning me into a mythical creature that only exists for you. But let me tell you what being gay actually is. Being gay is saying, fuck your gaze, fuck your misogynistic praise, your predatory disrespect of my energetic space. Being gay is saying, fuck the box the world tried to put me in, telling me that my lifestyle is a sin, that my morals and values aren't enough because of who I love. And sometimes being gay is your best friend of 8 years, telling you that they've been questioning the validity of your friendship because of your queerness, that it affects their religion. Sometimes being gay hurts, not because of who I am, but because of what society tells you being gay is. But being gay is saying, fuck the barriers you put in my way, the misconceptions you create. Fuck quieting down when you say, I'm being too loud.
Too loud.
Or when you say, I'm saying fuck too much, that I need to hide my love. Does it offend you that I'm free? That I'm saying fuck the box you use to cage me? Thank you. Maybe I can say that you get this great shit at a poetry open mic. And then you can invite them here and tell them to come and witness it for themselves.
You might tell them come fuck the boss.
You should. You tell them come fuck this box. You're here. Alright, so RRTUT, you want to join me up here? We're going to do something, I'll put the mic down. This is something we call the cipher. And it's where we just spit random poetry and words. We have no idea what each other's going to say. And we just kind of roll with it and throw it back and forth. So we're going to do this for you guys, alright?
All right. I know what you're doing. I love you. Dearly. Where the moon shines. Oh,
That's the cipher.
ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Start.
We became this weird dance, our movements echoing in the distance of where our souls once rested, protesting our past with a commotion to stay disconnected. Footprints still on the floorboards, marking where our sex once landed, candid photos of our pirouette gathering dust. Developed and left to rust, like us. Trust becoming rigid, like a tin man with joints stiffened, unable to break free and shorten the distance. Resistance to combining our motion, emotion evoided like the momentum is poison. A choreographed inhalation, breathing in the pain we came.
They say my bars and flows are sick with it. Forget that I said it, remember that I did it. I'm lasting longer than a sentence. Judge by jury that they can fit it. Can a man resist the fitness? rap conditions, paint on pictures, and word descriptors. You get a photographic memory of it. You like it, you love it, you leave it alone. Along come a strong voice with vocal tones. No bragging or boasting, rhythm styles transcended. Lyrical styles transcended with these lyrical concepts I keep on blending in. When I keep going, I keep on spinning. I cannot stop. So from the aerodynamic, really relaxing, make my rhymes, make it go frantic, go panic, go make it the right perspective, go about to do the speaker of the hands and the order to get you speak dance. Give it a chance to rest the beat, clapping the hands, moving the feet. Frequencies of a thousand lights. Of a land and sea technology, give it the ability, renaissance, detect the feeling, no matter what you be, the sound of the music you do out of it. Nationality.
We walk around claiming lost moments, forgotten times. A regrettable taste left in our mouths, but we don't speak it out loud. Echoes ricochet off cells. You are a memory, but not tangible enough to touch. Not formed enough to see, not enough scars to read. It would be cliche to bleed, so we stay asleep. We slumber aware, hopes turn our dreams into jokes. Our insecurities harden as armor, binding to the surface of our heart, damming the flow of our inner river. A stagnant puddle, halting deep breaths. Deep thoughts forgot, a little child lost. How do we remember what we left behind when our heart aches so kind? I understand, I perceive, I believe it's okay, but it's not.
It's not.
We leave these moments to haunt, goes roaming around our minds, our interactions taunted and teased by what we refuse to see.
Listen to these sound waves traveling through the air with enormous speed to intrigue the ear. They say music is the movement, we chose to use it. Now some of y'all use it. See, it's a part of bringing the mental revolution, right side moving, soothing the soul with the savage beats. Sometimes I wonder without it, what would we be? To fill the streets at enormous capacities. Call the riot between parents and children. Turn it down, be quiet! Shh. But the music become more divided. We even use it to try to stop the violence. See, it's a feeling that can never be silenced. You got to stay in tune to give it the boom. Escaping from the trunk, sleeping in some of the tightest rooms that vibrates and consume each and every individual from earth on the way to the moon. Or you can learn from this, earn from this, tactics and tools, motivation, self-education, produce the birth of the hip-hop foundation. Rising to the top, no stop, coming up a notch, ready to be down your line. Hip-hop is the movement we chose to be about $7 music. See, it's a part of bringing it into revolution. The body start moving, because they can't stop our
Music.
Timeless memories in more places than here. Do you think this too? Or am I unclear, untouched by it? You don't feel this way. Being gay can be like dancing through a minefield of unpicked daisies. It's reckless but free. Like these words I've left before this, and that is brave to me. That is grace. That is change. That is noise with a purpose. A sleepless night with the fight the next day. That is how I play. With words on a page, like the way you made me play.
Ooh, I should make you quick, but wait before I shake. Take this debate out into the stakes. Hope they break up into little pieces into a plate and ate. We took a whole bunch of them and I told them to stop the run. I came like 1,000 tons, like a Tommy gun. All of a sudden, me and the queer came together like we're here. But you can't see abracadabra, the magic trick. Trick or treat in the deep for you and me. I jump into the atmosphere, here I come again, landed like a ship. Don't trip, don't flip it, just me and my posse on the spot. Non-stop, hip-hop rolling with these lyrical concepts you can control it, or I'm unfolding. Here, take a puff, inhale, exhale, as I escape from this mental jail. I come off like a, come back like a, and I can't stop because I keep on rocking to the top. Me and the connected poetics, lyrically concepts can kick like boosie. Wow! Back up off of me.
All of these ways to communicate, but we don't say a thing. We sit in silence, mayhem, afraid to be insane, in sync with our memories and what gave us pain.
So come one, come all, be there before we call. It's all or nothing. We all stuck with surviving through the struggle. What we need to hate for, we all have it said. Relating, communicating, put the pieces back when they're made with no delay. And pray for those that don't know the way. Listen to those who got something to say. Stop and pause. See the picture for it plays. Now marinate into the insight right away. Take heed before proceeding. Read before leading.
We can all be
Achievers. Before my mama died, her son was a Libra. Her scale was off balance, but I still had to believe her. Funny how the world turns, things that need to be concerned. I see perms in one hand until it burns. Only deadly germs. I sat on the bus and watched the kids scratch. His mother told him to stop. He said, "Mama, what's that?" She said, "Green worm." She went and sat up and purse to a planet ointment to stop her from itching, and all of her itches out of nowhere. A car took the curb and knocked the lady out of her wheelchair. Where's the fairness in that? I'm moving right along, let the world turn me on. Give me something right on. I just want the mic so I can shine my light on you.
Do you feel this shift in the ground we stand? Collapsing our grips on what we held onto, giving praise to clenched fists around throats, halting stories from reaching their end, pretending like we don't keep choosing the path where our pain is. Because without that pain, do Do we really exist?
Do we really exist?
Do we really exist?
Do we really exist?
Thank you.
Please, thank you. Take off the microphone on me, this shit is crazy. Like, man, well. Hey, so we're gonna keep on going because we enjoy what we do. You know, a lot of people want to do things because they get paid. See, people know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
Woo! Yeah.
And when we get out of that stage of thinking everything is a pay, then we lose our way. You know, we pay bills, we pay for doctors, we pay for this, we gotta pay for the lifestyle, that's true. But we shouldn't have to pay what we love to do. When you love something, you do it from your heart. You shouldn't have to be paid to be doing it. That's what hip hop is about. But nevertheless, do anybody else got some more words and verbs and adjectives and prefixes and synonyms and antonyms, parables, where those? All right. Diddy, come on back up here. Come on back up here.
No more words because they stole my pages off my paper. I don't know what the hell everything went, so we'll just have to pull something out of somewhere. Well, you knew us.
Got that piece.
There was no time on my plate for a happy meal. So much hate and anger. I just want to smash the plate. Time keeps taking time off my clock. If I had 10 sticks, I would turn them into rocks and build bridges for all the hearts to come over. And we could hug, hold, and be strong, full of love, and get so bold, sailing on a ship that was sold to the rich. Because they gave us that American pitch. Make America great again, Joe. So roll me up another big fatty lie and pass that shit around like a ferry boat. Boat that don't float in a moat with fools dripping with disgust and bad rules. Taking words off of pages. They know they kept black people in cages for ages and stages. So cross the letters off the T and spread your legs so we can see a whole new story of how you pee. And cross your legs and dot your eyes so we can see the thoughts inside our head as you lie in your bed remembering all the dumb shit they said. Bloody crosses and Mary Jane, give us back our world again. Stars and stripes and holy cripes. The dogs of war are yiping. So let's turn the page of rage and look to the day we don't have to pray to stay alive. We are the people of the land. We built this planet straight from the sand. So grab your shovels and your rakes. Make no mistakes, we'll take our freedom back, stabbers, nut grabbers. Beware, the spirits are here and you can't see them stare, and they will absorb you into the air. So pack your bags and grab your shit. We had enough of you. It's time to get. Smile, grin, and count your cash. We had enough of you. You didn't win, you came in last. And it would have been better if you had a brain instead of a robber on our train. And we will build you a box just for your head with no brain. And this is a story that should not have been. So give me a pencil. I'll write it in pen. And that's the story that will not end. So I'll put it back. Like all the nylons again. That's the spirit stuck inside. For 50 years she had to hide. As time was ticking, talking, I could feel her walking, pacing, wondering why I could not let her out. I was young, I didn't know what that was all about. And as I was a boy, I had a toy, a G.I. Joe, a car, a truck. What the fuck? Why do I feel like a high heel on a big wheel? But she was inside me wanting more. Makeup, boobs, and a click. That crazy shit. As I grew up, I got older, she got bolder. I had to scold her. I told her, if I get caught in these clothes, my brother's gonna punch me in the nose and my mother's gonna hit me on the head. And it hurts in this skirt and these heels are high. And as time went by, she came out. This is what it's all about. Yay!
Oh, that's fucking awesome, DD.
Now give another round of applause for DJ. So before I go into this thing I got in my hand, I still want to know if anybody got something else to say. What about you, my brother Jay? Jay's got something to fucking say. Let him say what he got to say.
Before I start, I got books with me for sale.
Yeah.
And t-shirts. Be openly, and then and a little pump on the back. So I don't have a bunch of these left. I'm on the Thursday night is the last night in my book tour. I've been out for like 7 weeks doing this. So if anybody's interested, you can see me afterwards. I'll try this mic this time. I think I strained myself bitching about Trump.
Feel that.
Street hockey, corner boy, cowards, skin knee, skateboard abrasion, curse, sidewalk girl, mouthy violation, geometry, worse. Marginalized malady, scarlet letter, street sign, 2, 3, sharing a corner with Meineke. Condemned greens grow through cement graffiti carved walkways that look like they should carry a Banksy but don't. No special place, but it feels special because you have taste, right? Ego tongue licked exists in the middle of affliction. HIV, Petri, lottery, Hep C dish, contradiction. Sips of skipped inoculation, disease, latex liquid atrophy, drip to the second power, please. Drop some science on it, but nothing ever gets clean, see? Syringe, puddle, cotton, cooker, tin cup, toxic, synthetic, cryptic, antiseptic, betadine, black tar, plunger, junk, poison. Thick, trip, psychogenic, shiver, shower, nod, frisian, vision, corner of my eye, 24, spinning, blowing by, bumping, banger, bass thump with an immigrant, hooker, sister hiding from ice in the heat of the trunk, freshly fucked. Future sanctioned carjack before crowd smash, drive-by shooting mass, stolen gun, drug run, overdose, comatose, locking up token, suburbanite basic bitch in the back seat, defrag handbag full demagnetized mag strike food card, and 4X daddy, baby daddy support check, vulgar but thriving. State insurance card, dollar copay spent with couch change that found its way through a polyethylene sheet. Fresh mint tic-tac breath to cover the stench of a lonely heartbeat. Beat, and the unborn next. Left inside by a breakfast angry crack bang. Stairwell stiff, glass stick, bent, glass house back rent. Pissing in the dark so you don't see where the roaches came from or went. Buggy trash. Fast food auntie in a chair, type 2 diabetes creeping on, copping nods in pale shades of benzosomazes, Hennessy and 4-day dusty ass human being, stinking, worse than a sewer vent, needing a little simple green, trying to be the queen. Hood rat hustle, dystopian dumpster dive, alley cats nested in shit steel vats, made in America. Millmark tin relating stamp fucking like a tramp stamp. Oops, I fucked that up. Millmark tin relating like a fucking tramp stamp. Unemployment type of quality, unskilled labor, Occam's razor, favors, Murphy's law, contradictions, everywhere opinions, assumptions, class war decisions, keep the poor poor. No one cares. Non-existent revisions, nothing ever gets done there except there is here. Glutton. I see you, suburbia, stuff in your face. Put the fucking cake down. 23rd Street is made in America. And that's that piece. Thank you, guys.
Get a t-shirt, get a book.
See what I mean? See what I mean about, hello? Can I say something, please? Fuck off and shit. Let's talk. But you know, James, that brother there, man, he's me and him we've been kicking it for a long time. A lot of people that's in here I've been kicking it with for a long time. And I'm just thankful and grateful to be in the vicinity of these artists like this. You know what I mean? Because it's not all the time you're gonna find artists that are like us. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a lot of artists out there. You got to pay me to do shit. You know, we want to do this shit. We don't give a fuck if you get paid or not. You gonna get paid, then you gonna pay me. Until I see it.
That don't mean that they shouldn't buy a book.
That's right. You know what I mean? That's right. But we really do appreciate you guys coming out. And I'm thankful to Mad World. I'm thankful for Dr. E for coming to a place like this with a bigger venue to get more people in. And just want to be thankful for that. So this will be the last piece for the night. And I think I'm going to start ending it up with this piece. It's called We Welcome Y'all. I'm going to try to see if I can do it without looking at it. I think I can. I know I can.
I think you can.
I think I can.
Yeah.
I think like it could. You know what I mean?
Come on, poet.
We thank y'all for coming out supporting us artists, poets that's working their hardest. Some coming from the heart, some coming from the soul, some coming from the mind, the body as a whole. See, somebody had to be the head, somebody had to be the leg, somebody had to be the arm to be formed like Voltron. Some of the things in our minds is phenomenal. Some of the things that we say is remarkable. Oh, we exist right now in real time. Some come with quotes, some come with rhymes. Some come with emotion that's hard to find. With new spark, old spark, it all plays a part. Expression. Having the experience and the ability to express it. Oh, you can be repressed with that domino effect so it comes off hostile, defensible, resentful. Just try to understand, to understand. We all got the confidence to come up here and take a stand. We welcome y'all, yes. We welcome y'all, yes. We welcome y'all. You are all welcome to a poet, dream, and nightmares. As I escape from this madness and this lyrical sickness, these rappers and their lyrical madness, me, RRTUT, poetic EMC equals EEE. As I evaporate into the air, time being here is only for a second, then we disappear. Whispers of gins whispered in ears for the sheer memory, flashes of moments, regiments of warriors lost in the wind. Reflection reflecting me into the mirror again. In the rim of uncertainty, lurking in the darkness, perfect, my pen is working, it's an urgent to the dead minds that's listening. Yes, we welcome y'all. You are all welcome to a poet, dream, and nightmares. I tend to see things from a different light that's bright. Concepts perceived, thoughts are perception that's pleasing to the ears, acceptable to the eyes. Yes, we welcome y'all. You are all welcome to a poet, dream, and nightmares. Good night. Where does it go? Where does it go? Good night. That's it. That's it. All right.
Did they run away?
So just did the puff magic.
Yeah, you got that one. Yes, you were probably bathroom.
So go to the bathroom. Okay.
Mostly.
There they are.
All right.
Sorry, my allergies started acting up.
Mine too. What is it with late day hours? Usually it's in the morning.
All right.
Yeah.
Break down.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for coming, for being here. I hope to see you all again. The next one, the last Tuesday of every month, we're going to be here. Some of us will be queer. All be doing some poetry. So, for your friends, for your mom, your aunt, your uncle, your grandpa, we'll help them get on stage. All right, we'll see y'all next time.
I'm going to figure out what the thread is.
I thought you looked for
But that would be really cool. So this would be a way for you to
Is this yours?
Yes, we'll turn it off. Good night, Collective Poetics.